In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Board members, distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and BAIA 2020 graduates. Welcome to our graduation ceremony this morning. Thank you for being here today to share in our celebration. I am honored and humbled by this opportunity to speak with you today as valedictorian of the class of 2020. Along with this, I'm sure I speak for all my fellow classmates in saying that we are both excited and relieved to have reached this day. I would like to begin by thanking the people most responsible for each of us attaining this achievement, our parents. Can we have a big round of applause for our parents? Without their guidance, support, love, and yes, money, we would not be here today. I would also like to offer a big congratulations to my fellow classmates for persevering to reach this moment. The world we live in is plagued with a multitude of dangers. Malaria, Ebola, political strife, flooding, weak internet, Snapchat, cafeteria food, and most recently, COVID-19. Despite all the odds, problems, and diseases, we still managed to get our diplomas. So let's give us a big round of applause. It seems as if it was yesterday when we started going to school from grade 1, moving to middle school, on to high school, and now university. I think we should now be ready to leave our childish thoughts and careless actions behind us. Now we are done with throwing pieces of papers in the class. We are done with being forced by our parents to go to school. We are done with online classes on Google Classroom. We are done with Frisbee. We are done with punishments and detentions. However, we will miss Mr. Bendo's spirited encouragement, Mr. Kauka's never-ending homeworks, Mr. Emmanuel's chemical formulas of CO2s and NAs, Mr. Jimo's debates, Mr. Antoine's incredibly fascinating lessons, Mr. Apollo's prods, Mr. Jackson's sarcastic smiles, and Mr. Briggs's long lectures and advice. We are through with the stressful days of exams and SAT tests. The class of 2020 was both funny and serious. Our class was a really responsible and a kind class. Whenever we saw a small child in need, we helped. Whenever we saw students fighting, we tried to make peace, and we were never irresponsible. Seniors, I think it's important for us to understand that this is not the end of something, but the beginning of a new phase of life. Now we are entering another age in our lives. Now is our time to take on the world and find and pursue our passions. Now is the time for our hidden talent to surface. To our fellow BAIA students remaining, work hard, dream big, and stay positive, despite what may come your way. For each of my fellow graduates, on this momentous occasion, know that this day will be ours together forever, in our hearts and our minds, to share as we seek our destinies. Finally, I would like to thank the entire faculty, especially Mr. Briggs and Mr. Jacks, for assisting us and showing us the right path. To my fellow classmates for being together and working as a team. To all parents for supporting the school, and to the distinguished guests for coming here today and sharing the joy of this occasion with us. I would like to conclude my speech with a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So, classmates, let us change the world. Thank you, everyone.